Hello guys, it's Max here from Daily Market Movements, and in front of me we have the Nasdaq 100 futures chart. As you can see in today's session, we have had very little volatility. Pre-market we were trading up ever so slightly, roughly around 0.4%, but since the US markets have opened, we have given back those gains, and we're pretty much trading where we left off on Friday evening, very flat at 11,917. For the third Monday in a row, we've had some more positive news with regards to a coronavirus vaccine. This time it was from Oxford University with a 70% success rate in their late trials. So this is very encouraging news for the global economy. And this basically means that the world could potentially get back to normal a lot faster than what analysts and scientists were anticipating at first. So this is great news, but not so much for the big tech names. Well, that is just the past week or so, because we have seen a lot of negativity in the trading sessions for the past week, and that's because tech has done so well. If I zoom out and look at the bigger picture, this was the massive sell-off that occurred back in March, where pretty much every single stock under the sun fell roughly 30%. But when we bottomed mid-March, we've had a significant rally here in most tech stocks, and that's because when people were stuck at home, they were forced to use the likes of Amazon, the likes of Apple, Microsoft, Netflix, Google. And that's why we're trading back at all-time highs here in the Nasdaq 100. But now it's time to take the limelight off the big tech stocks and shine it a little bit on the value stocks, the likes of the airlines, the likes of the hospitality stocks, the financials, the banks, because they got left in the dusk. There's still a majority of airlines, for example, which are trading 30 to 50% below where they were trading back at the start of March. So that's why a lot of money has been sucked out of, pulled out of the Nasdaq 100 and a lot of the tech companies, and invested into the likes of the S&P 500 stocks, the value stocks, the Dow's 30 stocks, that's the financials, the banks. So that's why we're seeing flat trading here in the Nasdaq 100 today, and some positivity in the Dow and the S&P 500. But I still look at the bigger picture. I still believe that the Nasdaq 100 will be at roughly 13,000 before the end of the year, due to the fact we're going to have a huge e-commerce Christmas. People are still fearful to going to the shops because of COVID, so they're now going to turn to buying their Christmas presents online, using the likes of Amazon, buying products like Apple. So I do expect the FANG stocks especially to benefit largely over the Christmas period. And of course, you have the likes of Google and Facebook. Companies are going to be advertising more than ever on social media platforms during Christmas. And of course, we've just had Black Friday, so Facebook and Google I expect to have a huge boost from this e-commerce Christmas. So the Nasdaq 100, I am incredibly bullish. January will have the earnings season kicking off 2021, and I expect these companies to report a blowout quarters that we've never ever seen before, because everyone is ordering and buying stuff online. So I am a bull here in Nasdaq 100. I think this week we should target towards 12,400 once we've got this vaccine news out of the way. Personally, I believe that Wall Street has pretty much digested this vaccine news now, and I think that we will now continue to go higher. We're well supported just underneath from a technical perspective, with a 50-day EMA trading just at around 11,600 area, and as I said before, we're at 11,900, so we're a nice 300 points above the 50-day EMA, and we're kind of in between the 50-day EMA and all-time highs up at 12,400. So going into tomorrow's session, I'm looking for a broad rally where we can just see a nice increase of roughly 0.5 to 1% towards the upside, which should send us on our way towards 12,400. So I'm a buyer in the Nasdaq 100, no interest in selling whatsoever. I like the fundamentals for the Nasdaq 100, and I like the technicals even better, trading just below an all-time high.